All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Monday. This is another video day for me and my system. Today, I want to talk about positioning yourself as an expert. Yes, you, an expert. We all have that ability to become what we want to become if we invest enough time and get on the right path that would create the results that we actually want, right? It's not that difficult. First of all, you have to understand that it can be done and it can be done for you. Second, you have to understand that there is a process involved and you can't acquire that position or that title as expert without going through the steps that it takes to become an expert. Now, does that take time? The answer to that is absolutely. How much time depends on you and the effort that you're willing to put into becoming an expert. It's not easy. It's actually difficult because there are so many things that are involved. First of all, second of all, there's this thing called life. And when life comes at you, it comes at you in all different forms and all different shapes, and the situations that you'll have to deal with won't always be your situation. Sometimes it'll be situations that involve other people, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, whatever that case may be, your friends, your coworkers, whoever you're willing to give your time and attention to. Those are some of the side um, things that will kind of sidetrack you. But you want that to only be temporary. You don't want to be sidetracked indefinitely, because what that will do is that will pull you away from the direction that you're trying to go. You must always stay focused on your objective, your prize, your benefit, no one else's. It seems like it's coming from a selfish place, but it's not. It's absolutely not. It requires you to look within, because a lot of times what will hold you back has nothing to do with the external. It's totally internal. It's totally you. One of the things that I like to reference people with in focusing on becoming an expert is take a look at your habits, the things that you do on a regular basis, the things that you do that are in line with where you're trying to go versus just the things that you do, right? There are things that we do that are not really in line with the direction that we're trying to go. You must be able to alter those things. You have to make your objective the number one priority. Could you do that? Because it's very difficult to do, especially over time, because you heard the phrase all work and no play makes Larry a dull boy, right? Well, that's true. If all you do is work, 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 then all you get is the result from that work. You get better at working, but what does that do for you as an individual? And life is short, right? We don't want to always just do work. Sometimes we want to be able to enjoy some things in life, right? Sometimes we want to kick back and let life just do what life does. But the major importance of becoming an expert is that once you acquire that title on whatever level that is for you, you no longer have to work on that, because people will look at you as a go-to person based on the results that you can bring to them, right? People are result driven. And when they make it up in their mind that they want this, but they don't have the skills or the ability or the knowledge to get that, they will pay you to help them get to that point. And the more you're considered, the more value you bring to the actual table or the equation, the more you can charge, right? Like, for instance, one of the things that I do besides some of the things that I do is I do massages, right? Females only, but I charge $75 per massage, right? So how often do you want a massage? And how often are you willing to pay $75 for it, right? Now, there are a lot of people trying, okay, I'll pay 50. That's not how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. My price is this. You either pay that or go someplace else and pay that, because I bring value when I do that, right? I'm also a published author. I've written several books on several different topics, basically business. And for me to come and speak at one of your events is going to probably cost a little bit more than someone who's never written a book or never spoken at an event, right? That's because my value has increased, right? If you want to learn how to create your own website or your own blog, I create those as well. So if I assist you in doing that, or I create yours for you, that's going to be at a cost, right? You have to be willing to pay that cost if you don't have the knowledge to do it. That's just how it works. Now, how much does that cost? That depends on what you want, right? Or how much are you willing to pay for what you want? Because it's what you want. It's not what I want. I already have those things. What do you want? And are you willing to understand what it takes to create those and create it for yourself? Because you can do it today on your own. Just simply go to Google or YouTube or whatever online app that you have and do your research and apply things as they tell you to apply them. And before long, you'll become more comfortable with the actual process. And that's all you need to do, is be understanding that there is a process. Step A, B, C, D, E, bingo, you have the results you want. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort to do that. Now, once you create your first blog or your first website, it's not like you're going to stop there, because you have to insert things in your blog or your website and take things out via pictures, videos, text, whatever you put in your blog or your website to reach the audience that you're trying to reach. And another tip that you want to focus on is you want to be specific about what it is that you're doing. You don't want to be all over I do everything. You don't want to do that. You want to specify and be specific in one particular thing that you want to become an expert in, one at a time. It doesn't take that long, but you'll be surprised how quickly people will start to reach out to you and ask or inquire about what it takes to acquire what you've acquired, right? And then you'll be happy to do it, but you're going to also be happy that you can charge for that, because you're going to get them the results that they want. That's all people want, is the result. And if they can get the result without having to pay a large price, they will do that, even if the result is kind of shabby, right? But that's okay. People pay what they get. People get what they pay for. So if you pay a lot of money, now if you pay more than the average, you want to get better than the average. Don't get that misunderstood. But if all you have is average money, or you don't have any money, all this is doable simply by you learning a few things and applying what you've learned, right? Okay, so I'm not going to take up much of your time. I just want to make a quick video here on Monday, because I'm committed to doing things like this as well. And if I don't create these videos or write these posts or position myself as an expert in this field that I'm an expert at, you will not know who I am, what I do, how what I do can help you, or any of that. And that's very important for me and my system, right? So again, this is Monday. Hopefully you have a great week. And I'm going to try to do 3 videos this week. I'm going to make sure I do 3 videos this week. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next video.